All right. Hello, everybody. Um, I'm Justin. My wife's Nina. And this is a little matrix we kind of came up with on how to kind of plan out LuLaRoe, how to pay off your loan, how to build your inventory, and how to make money in paying yourself. We just used rough numbers. Sometimes they're more, sometimes they're less, but just for this purpose, we said your average in-home party, you're going to sell 15 items. On those 15 items, the average sale price is around $30. We know leggings are going to be more. We know that Amelia's are going to be, or leggings are going to be less, Amelia's are going to be more, but it's all going to even out about $30. So your average in-home party, you're going to sell about $450 worth of clothes. Your average cost of what you buy from LuLaRoe is about 20 bucks. Again, leggings are less, Amelia's are more, but on average $20. And your average startup package is about $300. Okay? Or I'm sorry, your average startup's about 300 items. So in this phase one, I call it your start phase. It's when you're first starting out, and I kind of came up with, in the beginning, you're going to want to allocate 60% of your sale of that $450. So you times that 450 times 0.6 into inventory. Your loan, we're going to say 30%. Apologize for my handwriting. So we take that 450 times it by 0.3, and for business operation, about 10%. And that 10% can be used for craft fairs, hangers, racks, literature, bags, just basic business day-to-day expenditures. So if you take 450 times it by 0.6, you're going to be putting $270 per sale on average, again, back into inventory. 30% goes to your loan, which is $135, and 10%, which is $45, goes back into your business. And again, we're using this rough number of about 40 parties is your break-even number. In the beginning, you're going to want to hit it hard, 3 parties a week. If you want to do more, great. But try, your main focus in this start phase is to get that initial loan paid off. Doesn't matter if it's from the bank, a credit card, from yourself, your parents, whomever. That's your main focus of this start phase. And you're going to be in this start phase, again, you've got 40 parties, about 3 to 4 months. So after 40 parties, you'll have $10,800 towards inventory. You will have paid your loan $5,400, so that should pay off your initial investment, and you'll have $1,800 towards business expenditures. Now, I know you're not going to have $10,000 in your bank account because you will have sold about 600 pieces, if that is on average how much you sell. But if you take the money you will have bought new pieces with, and increased a little bit your inventory, because a lot of people put a ton of money towards inventory and ignore the loan, and what happens is you build up, you have this huge inventory, but your loan hasn't diminished much, if at all, and then you're scrambling to get that paid off. Or you have no money towards business expenditures. And so the start phase, again, is your loan payment. You get that paid off. But if you allocate $10,800 to replenish your inventory, you will be ahead about 250 pieces. So that 300 pieces you started with, you'll be able to almost double your inventory in a short amount of time. And so that's going to put you at about 550 pieces. The average number, as we've talked to people, that you want to be at is between 1,000 and 1,200. So again, the start phase, around 40 parties, you will have paid off your initial inventory, you'll have money to operate your business, and you'll have 550 pieces still in your inventory. Okay? So then we move into phase 2 of your business, which I like to call the build phase. So again, we've paid off this loan, and now it has turned into your salary. Okay? And again, this is no longer start. We're going to enter our build. Again, apologize for the handwriting. Your build phase. Okay? So we're going to allocate 70% of our sale towards inventory, and we're going to pay ourselves 20%. I think my cat is photobombing me. And then we're going to keep that 10% towards our business. So this number won't change. So if we're allocating 70% and 20%, we take your total sale from the night, times it by 0.7, and that's going to give us our number, which is 315, and our salary 20% is $90. Which, if you have a 2-hour party, $45 an hour isn't bad, and again, that 10% isn't going to change. So, using this magic number of 40 parties, again, we can adjust that higher or lower. If you want to do less parties, you need to sell more. If you want to do more parties, then that number can be a little bit lower, and that's okay, because we're increasing with quantity, not quality. But after this 40 party number, you would have $12,600 that you have and can have to spend on inventory. You will have made $3,600. So you're now making a little bit of money. But again, you're only in this phase for about 3 to 4 months. So you're only 6 months into your business. You're making a little bit of money, and guess what? Now you've put that much money towards your inventory, and after the 6 to 8 months, you now will have around 1,100 items, which again is the focus of this build phase, is to get your inventory up to that 1,100 items. And now you've paid yourself, so your husband or partner is kind of happy because you are now making a little bit of money. So after we've built our inventory and we've hit that magic number of 1,000 to 1,200, wherever you feel comfortable, we now enter what I call the earn phase. And this is you making money. And if you feel like, you know what, I need more pieces, you can jump back down to that build phase for a month or two. But here we're going to put 50% into inventory. And again, you're making right around 50% on each piece you sell. So you're just circulating your inventory. If you sell, in 1 month you sell 200 items, well, you're going to buy 200 items, and you just keep that a revolving door for your inventory. And you're going to pay yourself 40% of, again, you take your sale, times it by 0.4, for your inventory, 50% times it by 0.5, and we're going to keep that 10% for business expenditures. And again, let's just real quickly use this 40 party number again. So you're going to be about a year into your business right now, okay? look ahead a year, and you're going to have put about, well, let's just look at these numbers. So on average, your party, you're going to put $225 towards inventory, and you're going to pay yourself $180 a party. And again, keep that 10%. So after those 40 parties, you will have spent $9,000 on inventory, and you will have paid yourself $7,200. Okay, so you're now earning a pretty good income from it. You're not. It's probably not quit your day job money quite yet, but close. But you're focusing on your salary. If you're thinking, you know what, I think I have a few too many pieces, you could drop this down to 40% and slowly build down your inventory and pay yourself a little bit more. And again, you still have that money to operate your business, buy whatever you need. But yeah, it's a pretty good matrix to figure out how to allocate your money and where to put it. And these are all just rough numbers, approximations. They can go up, they can go down depending on your sale and how you want to operate your business. But like I said, it's a good model for how to operate your LuLaRoe business and to prove to others how viable it can be and how you can earn great money within a year's time. Thank you.